What's up? It's your boy Fast checking in with you with another one. You got some situations where you might have friends that you cool with that y'all end up falling out over a certain thing because y'all might disagree about certain things, and then y'all might end up falling out about something. I mean, you got all type of situations that people in prison fall out over. They might just fall out over some bullshit. I mean, but like I said, when you go to prison, you don't want to get yourself involved in situations like that to where you end up falling out with one of your friends. I was at Ellsworth Correctional Facility at this time, and it was this dude named Pumpkin, and he had a friend named Chubs. Now, both of them played basketball. I guess they shot the three-pointers and stuff together and see who wins. I guess they was gambling or something like that, over shots and stuff like that. But yeah, I ain't really know their whole situation. I just knew how they shot the basketball at the end of the yard every day. So, I mean, Pumpkin, I mean, he was probably about 7 foot at this time, you know. And Chubs, I mean, he was just a little shorter. I mean, like I said, you know what I'm saying, they played basketball real good, you know. Pumpkin had glasses, Chubs didn't have no glasses. I mean, like I said, they shot the basketball all the time. One day, I was on the yard, and everybody was yard time. Everybody was leaving, going off the yard. Boom, so everybody started running. And, you know, when everybody started running, I just thought to myself, shit, I'm going to run too, you know what I'm saying? Because, shit, I don't know what's going on. Boom. So when I get back to the cell house, you know, to do my normal thing, I go up there to my room, you know, get all my stuff, get ready for the shower. I come back downstairs, you know what I'm saying, to the day room. Now, their day room is like the county jail settings. You know, you got to have the guard, you know what I'm saying, pop the door for you to get in, but when you come out, you can push a button and it open the doors to let you come out. So when I come out, I push the button, I come out, and when I come downstairs to go to the shower, that's when my boy Moon came up to me. He was like, hey man, did you see Pumpkin and Chubs getting into it? And I was like, nah, I ain't see that, you know. Because like I said, I was coming in at that time, so I ain't seen it. He was like, yeah, man, they almost got into it. But I'm saying to myself, well, shit, they always getting into it because both of them are always arguing all the time about the basketball stuff. So boom, I go back, you know what I'm saying, take my shower, and while I'm back there, that's when Pumpkin and Chubs come up in there. Now, when they come up in there, they do their normal thing, taking their shower, but they also loud as a motherfucker too. I mean, they always talking about, oh, I could have made this shot, or you should have made this shot, or, you know what I'm saying, they basically, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth on who could have made the shots and who could have did this and who could have did that. So I'm just listening to them talk and stuff, you know, boom. I take my shower, you know, I go back out to my room, go back upstairs to my day room. That's when Moon come up there. He's like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with them two, but the shit, they always arguing all the time. I'm saying I telling Moon, hey man, they argue like that every day. You know what I'm saying? That's something that they do all the time. So it ain't new to me. So, boom. After a while, you know, me and Moon go back down to the day room. We sitting there talking and stuff, and he's like, man, shit, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It look like they conversation is getting stronger and stronger. It's like every day, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's building up and it's building up and it's building up. And I was like, man, don't even worry about that because shit, that's how they always roll. Because both of them, like I said, you know what I'm saying, they argue all the time over their game and stuff. And when they be shooting the basketball on the court out there, everybody already know how them two be moving. So it ain't really no big deal when it comes to them two arguing all the time because, like I said, they always do it. So me and Moon, you know what I'm saying, we keep talking, you know what I'm saying, about the situation. After a while, I just get up and go back to my room. Boom. The next day on yard, normal thing, you know, I'm go out there, you know. Now that he said that, I'm looking at them playing and stuff, you know, at the end of the game. So they, like I said, they just go on the three-point line, both of them out there shooting. Boom, if one of them miss, you know what I'm saying, they talking shit, you know, on each other all the motherfucking time and shit. So I was like, shit, just looking at that shit, you know, I really wasn't paying it too much mind or nothing like that. I'm just looking at it, you know, boom. You can see them, like I said, they start arguing and stuff again, you know, back and forth, you know. Oh, it's my shot, you know what I'm saying? It's my shot now, you know what I'm saying? They basically telling each other, hey, it's gonna be their shot, you know what I'm saying, if he missed, you know. So, like I said, Pumpkin and Pudge, you know what I'm saying, they doing their thing and shit. So I'm like, shit, all right. So I go back in there, you know what I'm saying, do my normal thing as the normal, take my shower, go back to the back, you know, In the shower back there, it's only 6 heads, you know what I'm saying? So people can take their showers. So only 6 people can take their showers at a time. So I'm back there taking my shower. They come back there again. Now they arguing, you know what I'm saying, back and forth over and over and over again, you know what I'm saying, about who won and who didn't win. So I'm listening to them. I'm like, hey man, what y'all out there doing? And he's like, man, we just out there, you know what I'm saying, just playing a little thing. You know, we just like I said, they shoot basketball and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, what y'all be doing it for? And he was like, we just do it, you know what I'm saying, for a little compensatory here. We don't do no major betting or anything like that. We only do it for maybe like a soup or a box of cakes or something like that. They was like, you want to get in on it? And I was like, nah, I don't really know how to shoot no basketball, so I ain't gonna really try to get in on nothing like that. So then, boom, I leave up out the shower, boom. I go back up to my room, sitting up in my room. The next day we go to the yard, it's the same thing. I mean, they out there doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You know, they arguing all the motherfucking time about certain things, you know, about who gonna make the shots, who ain't gonna make the shots, who winning, you know, and all this old stuff. So I'm like, I'm just looking at this, you know, how it's building up, you know. So I'm like, shit, I hope these motherfuckers don't end up, you know what I'm saying, fighting over anything like that. Because like I said, they always arguing over every little thing. If somebody missed their shot, now they arguing. Oh, you shouldn't have made that. Or if he made it or whatever, they going back and forth on stuff like that. So I'm sitting there, you know, I go back to my room, you know, like I said, doing my normal thing. I'm talking to Moon. Moon telling me, you know, hey man, you know, we need to watch those two. And I was like, shit, I don't need to watch nobody, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be all right, you know. He's like, man, just look how they be doing things. One person might do like this and one person might do like this. He said they flip flopping on all type of stuff. So I was like, all right. So I kind of looked at the situation. I was like, yeah, they do. It is kind of getting kind of, you know, irritated with each other. So then, boom. Later on that day, you know, we go to child and stuff like that. I'm sitting at the child hall doing my normal thing, you know. Then I'll look over there, like I said, they sit together and everything, like they just best of friends and stuff like that. So you can see that they, you know what I'm saying, they kind of hang together and they kind of like do kind of business together and stuff. So I seen them, you know what I'm saying, they had a little beef, like they was getting arguing because it was time to go to the yard. I guess, you know, they was probably beefing about who gonna get the ball or how they gonna set it up or how they gonna do it. But I don't know what they was beefing about. I just seen the whole situation. So then, boom, I go out to the yard, and when I'm out on the yard, you know what I'm saying, doing my normal thing, you know, I'm just walking the track, you know, boom, I hear some people, you know what I'm saying, on the yard, and they tell us yard's closing down. So I'm like, all right, then what the hell yard closing down for? So then I go back to when I get back to my room, you know, the cell house, you know, like I said, it's a dorm setting, you know, everybody doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody coming in from the yard and everybody doing that stuff. So then I was like, shit, let me go ahead and make me something to eat. So I go down there, you know what I'm saying, put stuff in the microwave, making me something to eat, come back upstairs. And when I'm coming back upstairs, that's when Chubs coming up there. He's like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, you think I can get a couple soups? And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I can come. So we went to my room, I got him the soups. As soon as he took the soups back, he goes downstairs, you know, do his normal thing. I guess whatever he's doing, he gives the soups to Pumpkin. You know, I guess he probably owed him from the basketball thing or whatever. I don't know what it, but he gave him 2 soups and stuff. So I'm like, all right, you know, I'm saying that, you know. So then, boom. Later on that day, you know, right before lockdown, you know, that's when Chubs come back up there. He's like, hey, you think I can get a box of cakes? So I end up giving him a box of cakes. So when I give him the box of cakes, I'm going downstairs, you know, getting my ice, you know what I'm saying, ready for lockdown. So I see him taking the box of cakes to Pumpkin. I'm like, dang, he just gave the man 2 soups, you know. Maybe he owed him some more. I don't know what this whole situation was, you know what I'm saying. But he gave him, you know what I'm saying, the box of cakes too. So I'm just looking at that, you know, I'm like, shit, maybe he just, like I said, maybe he's just trying to pay off his debt or whatever. So then, boom. The next day, you know, the yard doing his thing, you know, we looking at them playing, everybody, you know, when they come in, they always, you know, arguing and stuff like that. So then on this particular day, you know, it was kind of crazy because I didn't really know what was going to go on. So then Chubs come up, you know what I'm saying, to Pumpkin cell, and I guess they talking, I don't know what they talking about or whatever. I'm in the day room, me and Moon sitting in the day room talking. Moon's like, hey man, look at them over there, man. So when I was looking at them, it looked like they was like arguing. Like I said, they argue every motherfucking day, so it's not like a big deal, you know what I'm saying, for them two to be arguing and stuff like that. So then I'm like, shit, I get up, go do my normal thing, go back upstairs, boom. I'm in my room, and when I'm up in my room, you know what I'm saying, that's when Moon come back up into my room. He's like, hey man, that conversation getting heated down there, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. So I was like, shit, it's getting heated. And he was like, yeah, man. He said, them two motherfuckers over there look like they about to kick some shit off. So I was like, shit, let me go down here, you know what I'm saying, look, because when there's stuff like that going on in the cell, and plus, you know what I'm saying, when you got people that come to your commissary and they buy stuff from you, want to make sure that they pay back and they don't get into no type of beef. And then, like I said, Chubs already came and got 2 soups and a box of cakes. So I'm figuring that, hey, if something go down, I want to make sure that, it be all good on my part, you know what I'm saying? My commissary is going to get turned back in on Wednesday when the store runs. So I go back downstairs, me and Moon, we sitting at the table. And while we sitting at the table, we looking over at them. Like I said, they at the door over there talking and stuff like that. I don't know what they talking about or anything like that, but you can see that both of them, you know what I'm saying, is going back and forth. So that's when Chubs walk off, he go do his thing, and then, Pumpkin come out, he go get on the phone for a second, At this time, we only had one phone because the other phone was broke. I guess somebody snatched the thing off, so we ain't had no receiver for people to call, so they snatched that off, being an asshole. That's how they do it in the penitentiary and stuff. They tear all type of crazy ass shit up in there. So then I'm seeing them on the phone talking and stuff. Boom. I walk out for a second, go back up to my room, and when I was up in my room, that's when Moon come back up there, and he's like, hey man, come down here and hang out with me for a second, man, you know what I'm saying? While we play, I guess he wanted to play a game or something with me. So we get down there, we playing Uno, just filling out the day room. Like I said, it's kind of loud at this time, from everybody, you know what I'm saying, coming in from the yard, work details and all that stuff. So the day room is kind of, you know what I'm saying, loud. Everybody's moving around doing all that old stuff, So then, while Moon's sitting there playing Uno, that's when, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I seen Chubs come back down. He go back to Pumpkin cell, Now they going back and forth again. Now, I don't know what they arguing about or anything, but I can tell that they kind of arguing by the way that their hands is moving and stuff like that. So then Moon looking over at me, and I'm looking back at him. I'm like, shit, man, it's probably about to go down up in here, And he's like, yeah, it probably is. I said, shit. He said, these two motherfuckers right here, I mean, they've been playing basketball for so long, They probably only been playing basketball for a month because Chubs probably just got there, and Pumpkin probably been there for a minute, so they just probably linked up like that, and they just start playing basketball at the end of the games and stuff like that. Like I said, they be shooting the basketball, see who wins the shot, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the thing. So then, I'm like I said, me and Moon over there, we were playing Uno, I'm drinking my little drink, Boom, I get up, go refill my ice, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I get that little drink that we get out the kitchen and stuff like that. And once it melts down a little bit, it's like it regenerates. So I'm going over there to get my ice and stuff. And when I'm over there, getting my ice and stuff, I look back, you know what I'm saying, at Moon, the Moon's standing up, you know what I'm saying? And when he's standing up, I'm like, shit, what the fuck he's standing up for, I'm just looking because the way that he's looking is like he's about to start taking off. So I'm like, shit, I hope he don't be doing nothing kind of crazy or nothing like that. So then a few minutes later, you know what I'm saying, that's when, you know what I'm saying, I seen Pumpkin coming out of his cell, And when he came up out of the cell, he goes down, a little bit. So when he goes down to Chub's cell, I guess, the door popped or whatever. I don't know how he popped the door or whatever, because the guard, the one that's gonna have to pop your door to get in. You just pop your door to go out. I don't know how he did that, but he ended up going in there, And then while he was up in there, you could hear like the band kicking off up in there. Boom, 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 boom. They start fighting and stuff up in there. I don't know what they was fighting for, you know. Like I said, I don't know who was winning or who was losing it because they was behind the door right there. So then like probably about 3 minutes later, you know what I'm saying, that's when the door opened up, it pops open, boom. And then you seen Chubs being dragged out the motherfucking cell. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck he getting dragged out the cell for? You know? But he was knocked out. You know, he was knocked out. Like, he was basically knocked out. And you can see Punkin grabbing him. Like I said, Punkin was 7 foot, you know what I'm saying? So he was tall. So he was pulling old boy, you know what I'm saying, back to the shower and stuff like that. Now, I don't know why he was taking him to the shower or whatever, because I didn't go back there or nothing like that to see why he taking him to the shower. But I guess he was trying to wake him up, you know what I'm saying, because he knocked Chubs out, you know what I'm saying. Punkin knocked Chubs out, so he's taking him back to the shower, I guess, to kind of wake him up. And when he was taking him back to the shower, he was, like I said, he was dragging him. And when he was dragging him, everybody in the pile was looking like, damn, what the fuck he dragging dude for? I thought that he was going in there to try to take advantage of dude or something like that, but shit, I didn't really know what he was doing. But boom, they finally got him back to the shower. I guess he turned the shower on, woke old boy up, you know what I'm saying? You hear old boy in the back, he screamed like, ah, ah, I guess from the water or whatever, from him being knocked out or whatever. So then when he come back out, you know what I'm saying, Chubs coming back out, you know what I'm saying, Chubs is kind of walking, you know what I'm saying, like he's dangling a little bit, like he's drowsy or whatever. You know, Punkin holding him up, you know what I'm saying, taking him back to the cell. And when he took him back to the cell, he took him back to his room or whatever. Boom, I guess they laid down or whatever. I don't know what he did when he put him back in the room or whatever. But when he laid him back down in his room and stuff like that. So I'm like, shit, I guess it's a done deal. So then, while we sitting up in there chilling, you know what I'm saying, like I said, everybody in the day room, me and Moon playing cards, we looking at all that shit. He tell me, he's like, man, I told you, man, it was about to go down, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, it was about to go down, and sure did, you know. I said, shit, I don't know what the fuck happened with them too, but shit, they was in there motherfucker fighting like a motherfucker. Shit, and he took him to the drug his ass to motherfucking shower, you know, and made sure that old boy, you know what I'm saying, woke up. You know what I'm saying? Boom. It was a lot of motherfucking crazy ass rumors after that. You know, didn't nobody go to the hole or anything like that. I mean, the guards didn't see none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? How it went down or anything like that. But yeah, it sure went down. You know what I'm saying? Real fast. I mean, them two dudes, you know what I'm saying, play basketball every motherfucking day for probably about a month, shooting them damn shots. And then here it is, they end up falling out over some old crazy ass shit, you know. But yeah, when you go to the penitentiary, you don't want to get yourself involved in stuff like that where people will look at you kind of different because of the way that you move and stuff like that. You know, they might not, you know what I'm saying, respect you for a certain thing that you do, or they might, you know, disrespect you over some type of rumor or whatever. But yeah, they had all type of rumors. They said that they was shooting them shots like that because they was picking boys and stuff like that. They was shooting shots for gambling. They was shooting shots for drugs. I mean, they had all type of rumors of why those two dudes, you know what I'm saying, was what they was gonna do. But yeah, Chubs ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting rolled, you know what I'm saying, probably about a week later after that, you know what I'm saying. So they wasn't playing basketball or anything like that no more, you know. Punkin, you know, he did his thing, you know, still was out there playing basketball and stuff, you know. But yeah, that whole situation, you know what I'm saying, could have been really easy avoided if those two would just linked up and try to figure out how they wanted to be friends instead of arguing all the motherfucking time over some old bullshit. But yeah, when you get yourself involved in situations like that, it always turns out bad because most people don't understand how things can actually be. But yeah, it was just a cold ass motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he drugged that man, you know what I'm saying, to the shower. I thought that he was about to do some old crazy ass shit, you know what I'm saying? But shit, he didn't end up doing nothing like that. So that was kind of good, you know what I'm saying, on his part. But like I said, they had the motherfucking rumors that them two was shooting them basketballs over the boys and stuff like that. But I didn't, like I said, I ain't never seen them hang around any boys or anything like that. So I really couldn't determine how they was actually doing things. But yeah, they ended up getting themselves, you know what I'm saying, in a bad situation, getting caught up over something that they wasn't supposed to get caught up over. But yeah, this is your boy Fast checking in with you another one. Y'all stay up and y'all be peaceful. Make sure that y'all hit that 500 subscriber giveaway for your boy so that we can keep this ball rolling and everything can be smooth for you once we get this 500 subscribers. Y'all stay up and y'all be peaceful. This is your boy checking in with y'all with another one. Y'all stay up.